Well, happy Monday, everybody. It is Labor Day. And what do you do on Labor Day? You labor. Alright, I've got 8 blades I'm working on today. Getting to the final stages on most of them. Ready for handles. I got to cut handle material here in just a little bit. I couldn't help it. I couldn't stand it. I went out and worked on the little red mower this morning. Got it. It was the safety switch. Y'all know anything about mowers? It's the one under the seat. It's got the little plunger on there. It'll crank when you own it, let off the clutch, and it dies. So I went to the University of YouTube and I found people, you replace the switch and you do this and you do that. The switch is $24, the cheapest one I found. I just about ordered one, even though I can't afford it. I just about ordered one. And I read another post from a guy that said, clip the wires, tape them off, don't hook them together, just clip it off and see what happens. So I did. Works like a charm. So I took it over to my son-in-law and I said, here, Merry Christmas. This is yours and baby girl over there. So they have their own little mower now. Now I have got to sell another knife or two to get the belt to fix mine, which I did figure out. My buddy William helped me look it up. The belts that I've been buying for it are not proper. They are too long, which is what I thought all along. But I'm not good at researching parts and that kind of thing. And my buddy William is. He's a whiz at that kind of stuff. He knows what he's doing. So let me show you a couple I'm working on. Of course, the Big Fletch and the Creek in Damascus and the Creek in carbon steel. They're all laying over here. And the neck knife in Damascus. These two will be available maybe today, probably tomorrow. That is a Damascus neck skinner, and that is a J-Nell trapper. Now I'm showing them early because a lot of people want to get in early sometimes. J-Nell trapper has one tiny flaw right there, which is my fault, but it will not affect the cutting and the using of this knife. This is for skinning and butchering smaller type game, or even deer, whatever you want to do. You just don't beat on it with a hammer or a stick. It's the same type of little flaw that's in mine, and the one I carry, same thing. It won't hurt a thing. But for that reason, for that little flaw, it will be deeply discounted. Now the neck skinner will be, now this is the first Damascus neck skinner like this I've made, the bigger one. This one will go for, I would say, $80. $5 shipping on a small knife, 85 bucks. That one can be yours. And if you catch me before I put the handles on there, light, dark handles, whatever you want. Same way with this one. This one deeply discounted, being it is Damascus, Alabama Damascus, the real thing. We'll go ahead. Let's call this one 75, and that's with a belt sheath, and that is a deep discount. Let's see. I have 2 of these neck knives, little small neck knives. One of them is sold. Those run $60 with an antler handle or wood handle. And one of them gets a wood handle. I have 2 of those almost ready. Let's go ahead and look at everything. Reuben, your Damascus Creek Skinner. There it is. And the Damascus Big Fletch. Big Fletch right there. Still trying to decide on the handle material for that one. And the carbon steel creek skinner. There, that one is. And I have a draw knife that is in the forge, cooling down right now. And we'll see that one tomorrow or the next day. Thank y'all for being patient with me. I know I'm way behind on some of these. And by getting that little mower fixed today, that is a big step forward for me. So many things that went wrong in the last couple of weeks, breakdowns and this and that and the other. So things are starting to look up. So, and the storm is starting to turn, so chances are it's not going to come across the peninsula and bother us. So we're good, we're fine. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to post this, and I'm going to thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience. And I will see y'all tomorrow, probably tomorrow.